Today, we're diving into the world of luxury SUVs with a face-off between two impressive contenders, the Lincoln Corsair and the Nautilus. Let's talk about the heart and soul of these rides, the engine. The Corsair keeps the same reliable 2-liter turbo, and there's also the 2.5-liter hybrid from last year's model. However, the 2.3-liter turbo bid us farewell this year. But, the 2-liter still packs an impressive punch with 250 horsepower and 275 pound-feet of torque. It's almost like an espresso shot for your ride. The Nautilus sports the same 2-liter and 2.7-liter turbocharged engines that you were able to find in last year's model. The 2-liter offers 250 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque, while the 2.7 cranks that up a notch with 335 horsepower and 380 pound-feet of torque. But there is so much more, because next year's model of the Nautilus, the 2024, is getting a 2-liter hybrid. That's a traditional hybrid, so there are some really exciting things on the horizon. But let's shift gears and talk about the drivetrain. In the US, the Corsair comes with front-wheel drive standard in the base and reserve trims, with all-wheel drive in the Grand Touring, and that all-wheel drive can also be added to the base trim level as well as the reserve on top of that. But in Canada, you've only got the option for Lincoln's intelligent all-wheel drive across every trim level of the vehicle. It's kind of cool that that's in the plug-in though too. Now the Nautilus keeps things simple. It's all about the intelligent all-wheel drive, whether you're in Canada or the States. Both the Corsair and the Nautilus now offer adaptive suspension. So that's something that was already in the Nautilus, but it's in the Corsair, and it's like floating on a cloud when you're driving on the ground. It's unbelievable. And they say that size does matter, and the Nautilus boasts a slightly bigger frame in comparison to the Corsair, which gives it more trunk space for all of your essentials. And trust me, when you're hauling snacks for those long road trips, every inch counts. Now, the Corsair can tow up to 3,000 pounds, whether you're rocking the 2-liter turbo or the 2.5-liter hybrid, while the Nautilus is going to take the crown at 3,500 pound towing capacity, regardless of the engine that you look at. And if you need a little bit more towing capacity, the Aviator or Navigator are there for you. Now, looking at fuel economy for these things, both vehicles deliver respectable figures, but the Corsair hybrid definitely takes the cake here. It's got plug-in capability, all-electric mileage, and you can cruise guilt-free and save some bucks at the pump. Traditional hybrids are great, but having the option for plug-in with full electric capability, that's future knocking on your door. Looking at the warranty for Lincoln, it's something I've always liked. Your basic warranty is 4-year 50,000 mile or 80,000 kilometers. Powertrain is 6-year 70,000 mile and 110,000 kilometers. And then the hybrid EV components are covered for a solid 8-year 100,000 mile or 160,000 K. Plus, the original owner of the Lincoln also gets roadside assistance for life. Let's talk tech for a second, because both the Corsair and the Nautilus come loaded with some great goodies. You're going to get things like reverse sensing system, lane keeping systems, fully digital cluster screens, and heated first-row seats. But the party starts when you get into the higher trim levels of the vehicle. They both feature options like forward and reverse sensing systems, 360 cameras, and active park assist, which is really, really cool. And guess what? The Sync 4 screen, which the Nautilus already had last year, was just introduced to the Corsair, and it supports wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, so talk about cutting those cords. The Corsair has a neat feature called Lane Change Assist. So picture this. You hit the turn signal, and if the lane next to you is clear, the car is automatically going to change lanes for you. It is a really useful feature. And there's more. The Corsair also offers the option for Lincoln's Blue Cruise system. And that Blue Cruise system is also making its way to the next-gen Nautilus, so for the redesigned 2024 model. Both vehicles this year feature active noise cancellation, delivering a serene and tranquil driving experience so you can enjoy your favorite tunes and also have a peaceful conversation without any unwanted road noise. It's actually pretty impressive. Now, if you're a sound aficionado, the Corsair comes with a 10-speaker system standard in most of the lower trim levels of the vehicle, but if you're craving that little bit of extra oomph, the 14-speaker Revel audio system is here to take your audio experience to the next level. Now, on the Nautilus side, you can choose between either 10, 13, or 19 speaker systems, because who doesn't want to feel like they're sitting in the front row of a concert? That 19 speaker system in the Nautilus, it's a thing of beauty. But let's dive into the luxurious interiors of these two cars. Both the Corsair and the Nautilus offer a spacious 5-seat configuration, with the Nautilus taking a slight edge in the width. But fear not, my tall friends, because even the Corsair provides ample headroom and legroom for people that are vertically gifted, so like 6'5", 6'6", and beyond. Leather seats? Check. Heated first-row seats? Check. But let's take it up a notch. How about ventilated first-row seats and heated second-row seats? That's what I call luxury on wheels, and both vehicles do have that as an option. And did I mention the panoramic sunroof? Soak up that vitamin D or enjoy stargazing on those warm summer nights, because you will find a full panoramic roof available in both. And the Corsair offers different options, with the plug-in hybrid version being the priciest. But in the States, you're looking at a price range between $40,000 and $65,400, and in Canada between $51,400 and about $81,000. Looking at the Nautilus in comparison, the 2023 model will cost you a little bit more. In the States, you're between $46,000 and around $73,000, while in Canada, the price is going to be up a bit at around $63,000 and about $83,000. So a little bit of a price difference between the two of them. Now, here are some builds that you could look at for either one. So for the Corsair, look at the Reserve 201A or Collection 2 with the tow package, floor liners, and all-wheel drive. In Canada, that's going to cost you around $60,845. Well, in the States, you're looking at approximately $50,004. And guess what? You'll get heated and cooled first-row seats, digital cluster screen, media screen supporting Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, a 360-degree camera, like literally the whole shebang. It's amazing. But if the Nautilus is on your list, you should probably look at the Reserve 201A or the Reserve 1 package with the tow package and floor liners. In Canada, that's going to set you back at around $68,400, and in the States, you're looking at around $61,300. And with these builds, you're going to enjoy all of the technology that I was just talking about. 360 camera, heated ventilated first row seats, and so much more. If you're not in a rush, like I said, the Nautilus is getting an incredible upgrade for the 2024 model. It's got a refreshed exterior and some major changes inside. But the new Nautilus won't hit dealership lots until early 2024, while the Corsair, the new one, is currently available. So do you need the extra space that the Nautilus offers? Or do you think you could be enticed by the benefits of a plug-in like you're going to find in the Corsair? Share your thoughts down in the comments section. And if you're craving an in-depth review of either vehicle, you definitely want to check these videos out. You can find the links down in the description as well. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and until I see you next time, take care.